today's use case is going to be a lead scoring and email outreach AI automation. So lead scoring is basically every business has various different leads coming in through multiple sources, websites, social media, emails, and then those leads are stored in a Google Sheet or a database. And now someone from the IT or sales has to go through that lead list and figure out which of these are hot leads, warm leads, and cold leads, and then prioritize the hot leads first, reach out to them because they're most likely to buy. Is this a use case everyone is familiar with? Scoring leads and then figuring out who to reach out to. Does this make sense? Or
Yeah,
does
yeah,
anyone have?
sure.
Correct. So super simple. So you saw how I put it down. The use case is, like I said, a lead scoring and email outreach. So once you score the lead, once you figure out these are the hot leads, out of say 100, there are 30 hot leads, then you only pick those 30 and send the exact same email to all of them with a little bit of tweaks. So that is going to be today's use case. So again, in 2 sentences, I was able to put it down. So similarly, now I want you to take 5 seconds, go back to yesterday's AI automation and tell me what was the end goal of the use case that they covered. At the end of the AI automation, what was achieved? When you describe that, you'll realize you would have described the use case very very properly. Right. So like I said, right, we're going to be building node by node or lead scoring and AI email outreach AI automation. So we're going to start off with something called as ReqBin.com, ReqBin. If you go over to ReqBin, you will see that it's a REST and SOAP API testing tool. It's basically a tool that you can use to test your APIs, send data to an API, see if the data is being received, fetch data from an API, see if the data is being fetched or not. So that way you know the status of your APIs that you're working with. So this is one of those tools. There are multiple tools like these. I just find ReqBin to be extremely user friendly and straightforward and free for the most part as well. And so everyone head over to ReqBin.com and you will be able to create a new request that you see over here. Click that. If you give it a name, that's fine. If you don't, that's all right as well. And let me know once everyone is on this page on ReqBin.com and you've created a new request. Once you are here, just let me know. Is everyone here on ReqBin? Guys, please, we have to keep this interactive. Like the only way I'm going to be able to help you build this out node by node is if I'm constantly getting your interactions and your updates when I ask a question. So because otherwise I don't know if everyone's on the same page, and if I go a little too fast, go a little too slow, it'll be a problem. So I don't want that to happen. So is everyone on ReqBin yet? Okay. And then so once you click on body, make sure you click on JSON.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So is everyone here? So I'm
Yes.
assuming everyone's over here. Great. Now, what we are using ReqBin for is we are fetching data from ReqBin. So ReqBin can be your front end. It can be your website. It can be your lead list. It can be anything where people are going and filling out a form on your website, or they are like sending you an email, whatever that front end may be. From that, we have to fetch data and bring it over to N8N. So how we've done it with emails and Telegram and all, same thing. But over here, we are going to be using something called as a webhook node. A webhook node helps you to basically fetch data from like another platform or another tool and bring it onto the N8N canvas. So the Gmail node did that with Gmail, and the Telegram node did that with Telegram messages. But webhook is basically your fetcher from any other like platform or tool. And as the name suggests, right, webhook, it's like an anchor. Like it anchors onto the data that you have on another platform and brings it onto your N8N canvas. So open up your webhook, select the HTTP method post, and you'll see this test URL. Copy that. But you can, even if you just click on that, it'll get copied. Go back to your ReqBin, and in this place, right, where it's right under name, there is a space where you can paste your link. So just paste that over there. And once you've selected JSON, you'll see key value in the as a watermark. So that's nothing but the structure and format of JSON files. Everything when it comes to JSON is in key value pairs. So if I show you an example, that's basically name and Rahul. So name is the key, Rahul is the value. Email is the key, my email address is the value. So key value pairs is how JSON is structured. And like I said, this can be your front end form where it can have these fields like name, email, company size, and message. And as someone who's inquiring about the company, or you want to get more information, you want to reach out to them, you'll typically fill a form out like this through any front end, and that data will be stored in a Google sheet or a database or anywhere, and from there it'll be fetched. Yeah. So what I wanted to do, so was everyone able to like paste that link, the test URL into this, and then I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy these key value pairs and I'm going to put it into chat. Yeah. So just copy this. In name, put your name, and your email, put your email address, because you'll have to test. We'll have to test this out, and for you to like receive the email, it'll be great if you can put your own email so as to get the output and see if it's appropriate, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and hit send. Just copy and paste this, everyone, what I've just shared on chat, and replace your name and email, obviously, and paste it over your the body of JSON, and let me know once that is done. Has everyone copy pasted the key value pairs?
Yeah.
Great. Now, to test whether or not this is working, what we have to do is we have to click this listen for test event button. So click that, go back to ReqBin and hit send. And now if I go back, I have some data coming into my webhook from the ReqBin. So as you can see, right, webhook URL, name, email, company, message. These are our 4 most important pieces of information that we have brought over from ReqBin to N8N. But along with that, a lot of other stuff has also come, because because we are taking the data of one tool and bringing it over to N8, and so it has its own set of like other data fields that we don't need, but it's still there. So but these are the 4 main pieces of information that we need to bring over. So has everyone been able to do this? Is everyone getting their data into the webhook?
Yeah, we got it.
Amazing. So now that we have the name, email address, company size, and the message. All right. So yeah, now once we have these 4 pieces of information, right? Name, email, company size, and message. Now what we need to do is that we need to send that to an AI agent and tell the AI agent, okay, this is the information that I have. Please, please score this lead. Like how important of a lead this is, because based on and by now everyone knows we have to select AI agent. You can rename this as scoring agent, lead scoring agent. And by now everyone knows that the source has to be defined below, and the prompt we can get from ChatGPT. So to get the prompt, before we do that, let me just attach the chat model as OpenAI. I'm sure everyone by now knows our AI agents need a brain, and that is going to be the OpenAI chat model. Make sure you select 4.1 mini for the optimal credits consumption. All right. So now for prompt, what we need to do is that we need to take all these pieces of information, we need to drag and drop that into the prompt. And the prompt should be something like the lead type. You can keep this as descriptive and broad, or you can keep it specific. So I'm just going to be like, lead type can be hot, cold, or warm. And again, you can literally set your own conditions over here. If you have very specific conditions, say if you put a budget range, for example, if someone has put their budget as 1,000 plus, and other people have put their budget as 10,000 plus, and for you a hot lead means people that are willing to spend money and quickly. So then you will, in this criteria, right, you will be like, okay, who has selected a budget of more than 10,000, those are hot leads for me. Under 10,000, like under 5,000 are cold, between 5,000 and 10,000 can be warm. Your criteria can be anything, and it will be different for every business, for every customer, for every use case. But over here, we're just keeping things simple. So I'm like, okay, based on whatever information we have, score these leads in one, put these leads in one of these categories, hot, cold, or warm, and return an email reply. Because once the AI agent, once it scores the lead, then it also has to respond to that lead based on the message that the lead has sent, right? In this case, the message is this: we want to automate customer onboarding ASAP. And so message can be basically anything, depending on the customers or the client's requirement. we're just using this example. So based on this message, the AI agent should score the lead and it should generate an email response as well. So that's why we have asked ChatGPT to give us a prompt in Markdown language, super important and keeps things very efficient in any 10 that will act as above and return mainly the lead type and an email response to that lead message and hit enter. Does everyone understand where we are? Are we on the same page? Is there any question so far? And if you want, I can put this prompt in chat GPT as well so that you can copy and paste it too. Right. So now that we have the prompt, we need to copy that, open the make it maximized. All right. Lead qualification for a service based business. Classify the leads as hot, cold, or warm. Input will be, and we'll have to drag and drop these 4 fields because, as you can see, right, it's coming red over here, which means the JSON dynamic variable is not referenced correctly. So drag and drop name against name, email against email, company size, and message. Lead scoring rules, email response rules, output. Okay. Right. And now if I go back and if I hit execute step, amazing. So who's getting, is anyone getting an output like this through the AI agent? Hi Rahul, thank you for reaching out. Understand you want to automate. And with a company size of 50 employees, it's clear this is a priority for you. We have experience helping business like yours. Let's schedule a call. So you realize we have a lead coming in. We have the AI agent scoring that lead as a hot lead because the message was we want to onboarding customer automation ASAP, which means they're looking for something, a solution for their problem. And which means this is probably a hot lead, right? So AI agent has gone ahead and given us the lead type as hot, and it has given us the email reply as following. So again, the email reply ends with a strong call to action. As you can see, I'd love to schedule a call and explore how we can support you and get started immediately. So this is high intent and targeted outreach to potential clients. Super important for every business that exists, product based, service based, anywhere really. And this AI automation is one that companies use, employees for or people for. But instead, if you can automate it, now all of a sudden you've taken time away from their role, and that's rewarding. So yeah, who's getting the output so far? Is everyone with me? Any questions, guys? How are we doing? Okay. So I'm gonna assume everyone is on the same page as me, and I'm gonna proceed. So now that I have the output, but because this is an output of an AI agent, it's in a format that we need to tweak just a little bit. For that, we are going to be using something called as a set node. A set node will basically, as you can see, right, this is we are only getting one dynamic variable which is output from the previous node. Now we need to split this JSON into separate dynamic variables so that they get referenced ahead in the AI automation. Correct. We can't just reference output directly because output consists of the lead type and the email reply both. We need to separate them out. They are currently like all bundled together. We need to separate out lead type and email reply, which is where the set node comes in very handy. You can name this as set. And on the mode, select manual mapping. And now what you need to do is that you need to add 2 fields. You can name one field as lead type and the second one as email reply. And now the JSON that you have, copy that, go over to ChatGPT, paste it, and tell it I need to separate the lead type and email reply from it using a set node. Please give me the values for lead type and email reply and hit enter. Okay. So yeah, it has basically given us a JSON.parse and nested JSON scripts to separate out lead type as well as email reply. So I'm going to copy the first one, go back, paste it over here, and it's green. So that means it's working and it says hot, which is exactly what the AI agent is also saying. But now lead type is an individual dynamic variable that we can reference. It's not nested and bundled like the output that you see over here. So lead type is good. And then email reply, I'm going to copy what we have from email reply. Sorry, paste it. And email reply is exactly Rahul. Thanks for understand. Looking forward to connecting. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit execute step. Great. Now we have lead type and email reply separated out and not bundled anymore. Is everyone with me so far? Any doubts? Were you all able to get to this point, this set node? Okay, amazing, amazing, Aman. I'm glad you were able to. All right. So now we have the data coming in from ReqBin. We have our AI agent scoring the lead and generating an email response. And now we have the email response and the lead type separated out of AI agent's response, which means we are more than through with half the AI automation. So now that we have the email reply and the lead type, now what we need to do is that we need to put a filter over here, because often this is an example of a hot lead because this particular lead wants to automate their customer onboarding ASAP. But there will be leads whose message will be something like, I'm just exploring IT services. I'm just trying to learn more, this and that. In that case, that particular lead will not be hot. It'll be a cold lead, it can be a warm lead, or it can be a hot lead as well. So now we need to put a filter. We need to filter out only those leads which are hot and leave behind the cold and the warm leads. For a filter node, we can use a code node, but we can also use something simpler, which is nothing but an if node. Because over here, the condition is pretty simple. What we need to do is that we need to filter out the lead type to hot. Only if this is true, move forward. If this is not the case, if the lead type says warm, then it won't move forward. That is the filter that we are putting over here. So add an if node, and in the top section, drag and drop the lead type that we have got from the set node, and make sure the condition is set to string is equal to, and then type HOT hot and hit execute step. So this way, now the if node, as you can see, has two branches. One is a true branch, one is a false branch. So because our lead is a hot lead, it has gone ahead with the true branch, and we have filtered out. Like right now, we're only using one example, obviously. But when you have like 20, 30 leads, a lot of which may not be hot, all of those leads will go into false. The cold and the warm will go into the false path, and the hot leads will go into the true path. Any questions so far? Everyone is able to get to this point? Great, great. All right. So now once that's done, so now we know we know we've received a lead query. We have categorized that lead as cold, hot, or warm. We have generated an email response. We've transformed that data. We've put a filter to only make sure that the hot leads move forward. So the entire lead scoring, email generation, and filtering out of a particular condition has been executed. And now the only thing that we need to do is that we need to send this
Wait,
email,
wait.
this email reply back to the lead. So for that, we are going to be using an if node, or a Gmail node. So if you all remember, right, last time we had used the Gmail node, and the Gmail should be. I'm going to go ahead with reply to a message. Sorry. We can do send or we can do reply. Okay. All right. So everyone's Gmail is also configured, I'm assuming, from our very first session. I've shown you how to configure that in the credentials section. So you can name this as send email. And yeah, so now the two, right? The two will come from the very first node, which is the webhook node, right? Because over here we have the email address from where we got the inquiry. In this case, it is all of our email addresses for testing purposes. So drag and drop email from the webhook node into two, because that is the lead's email ID who we need to send the response to, the reply that our AI agent has generated after determining that it's a hot lead. So drag and drop that email address into your subject. This also you could set dynamically, but I feel like a universal subject line such as regarding your business inquiry, for example, right? Inquiry. This is something that can be universally used while trying to follow up or reach back out to your hot leads. Email type, like I told you, can be text. It's much better formatted that way. And then the message is going to be your email reply from the if node. So drag and drop the email reply into message. That way you have the entire thing ready for you to be sent and dynamically referenced, because every email is going to be unique one, and so this particular dynamic variable will consist of a reply to that particular email to that particular lead, which is unique. So once you've done that, I think I see a few questions. Okay, any questions so far? And then hit execute step, and then you'll get like a success message that okay, ID thread label IDs whatever. So that's telling you that it worked. Now if I refresh, yeah, so look at that. Regarding a business inquiry, understand you want to automate as soon as possible. Company size of 50 employees, clear is a high priority for you. Love to discuss your calls. Great. So are you all getting this output as well? Now if I go back, I hit save it. Oh, you sent me one meaning? Okay. Oh, you had put my email ID in your AI automation. Oh, where's your question? I don't think I see it, Aman. Oh, you sent it to me on personal chat. Okay, one second. Yes. You definitely can. You can integrate this. You can integrate a Google Sheet node over here for various purposes. You can add the Google Sheet node to basically store all of your leads in one place, and then use the Google Sheet node to pick up leads from and pass it in the AI automation. You can do that, or you can use, and you can also use it in this way that once you have categorized, say you have 100 leads coming in, once you've categorized them as hot, cold, and warm, you can only store the hot leads in one Google Sheet as well. So Google Sheet can be definitely used in at multiple instances in this AI automation. And you know what I'll do? Like I will, I'll actually go ahead and download this JSON. And here's an exercise that I want everyone to do for next time. I'm going to download this. I'm going to attach it into the chat file. Computer. What I want everyone to do is that I want everyone to put this on chat GPT and be like, I want to integrate Google Sheets in this AI automation. Give me all the ways I can integrate a Google Sheets node in this AI automation. Just copy and attach this file on ChatGPT, ask it that, then ChatGPT will give you. So this is how you can use Google Sheets in your AI automation, and it'll give you 5 6 different ways to do that. Make only one way, attach, import this JSON in your Anytime canvas, implement those Google Sheet node changes. And next time in next class, I want everyone to walk me through how were they able to do it or not, did they get stuck somewhere, so on and so forth. So that's an exercise for next time. But yeah, see, so in literally how many nodes? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you look at the first two classes we did, right? The first class was an email reply agent. Second one was the Telegram chatbot. The third one is a lead scoring agent. So the first two that we did only had three nodes: the Gmail or Telegram AI agent, and then Gmail or Telegram. Three nodes done. This we went one step further, where you can see five individual nodes, and the use case also over here is also a little bit more comprehensive. It's more business suited. So like this, we are gradually step by step advancing on our AI automation journey. Next week when I come, obviously I want to see the work that you all have done with what I just shared into the chat. But also we'll take things a few notches higher. There'll be maybe 7 8 nodes. Maybe there'll be an element of audio video generation. Maybe there'll be an element of a Google Sheet node like we discussed. We'll see what, but my point is I'm walking you through very simple stuff. I don't want to overwhelm anyone. I'm taking things step by step, because only if you get this background and context as to how you should start small and then iterating and keep iterating on it to reach a destination that will actually be rewarded. So without that mindset, it gets really hard and overwhelming, and you just don't take the first step, right? Because then you're like, okay, this is too hard. So I don't want that to be the case. So I'm like I said, taking things as per the pace of this class, as well as we are going from the simple stuff to medium intermediary stuff, and then the more professional level towards the end of this boot camp that everyone's a part of. And going forward we might also integrate. So today we used ReqBin, right? But like I said, in place of ReqBin, all of this can come from a lovable form too. We can have a lovable form that has these fields: name, email, company size, message. I fill that form out and it sends it to your N8, that's something we'll do in an upcoming class. Today I just wanted to keep things simple and also to get you used to ReqBin and other tools like this, right? Because you need to be familiar with API testing tools and their user interfaces and these key value pairs, JSONs. Today we discovered the set node, the webhook node that we had not covered earlier in any of the two that we built, any of the two AI automations that we built earlier. Even the if node, I believe, is a new one. So yeah, you've discovered new nodes today. You've become a little bit familiar with how to get the right prompt for the AI agent from ChatGPT and the webhook set if nodes, what kind of conditions you can put in the if node, and then ultimately scoring leads and reaching out to them through emails. So is everyone clear? Are there any questions?
Huh? I have a doubt on Telegram chatbot. What we have done on session 2.
Please ask me.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah, go ahead. Do you have permission to share your screen? Like, is it showing you?
Now it's sharing, sir. Is it?
One sec. Yeah, go ahead.
In this, while I'm triggering, after I got a trigger, only one message is coming regularly, but this is not responding properly according to the questions what we ask in the Telegram.
Okay, first of all, remove the memory. You don't really need it. So delete that. Yeah, right above there's
This
that delete
memory,
that recycle bin button. Just click that. Yeah. So delete that. And okay, so I see this is active. Open your AI agent
this one, sir.
and maximize the prompt under that the yeah that yeah, yeah. Click on expression and then yeah now go to the anchor. Yeah. Okay. Scroll down. Mhm. Okay. Go down. All right. Now go out. Yeah. Go like all the way out back into your edit canvas. Now send yourself a message on Telegram. Let me see what happens. No. Yeah. Go to your Telegram.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ask something. Yeah. So yeah. Give a give a daily fitness routine. Just type that. Okay. So that's something to do with the prompt itself. Okay. Go back to your AI agent. Open your AI agent. Copy paste the entire prompt.
Where to copy paste, sir?
No, just click in it. Press Control A then. Yeah, just click Control A or click inside the prompt user message. Yeah, now Control A, Control C. Go to ChatGPT. Open.
Sir, will it be better if you take control and then do it? It will save time and
No. I mean, look, if I take control and do it, then what's the purpose will be defeated. Like you need to get hands on with solving these basic errors or debugging stuff, right? So now, yeah, paste that over here. Is it pasted? Okay.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
yeah. So now go all the way down. Yeah. So now, type this that this is this is my prompt for my AI agent. No, not here, not here. Top. Like leave a line. So after the lifestyle, press Shift Enter. Just press Shift and Enter. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is my prompt for my AI agent of my Telegram chatbot AI automation. But it is returning only one output regardless of what question I ask it.
Only one output regarding.
Uh, Yeah, only one output regardless of my questions of my questions and this is the output. This is the output colon and then paste what you are getting from Telegram underneath that. Telegram. Yeah. Copy that. Yeah. Paste it. And now again put shift enter
15.
and type this is the input to my AI agent. This is the input to my AI agent. No, this is to input. This is the input to my AI agent.
This is the in.
Put to my AI agent colon AI agent colon. Now go back to your N8N. Now click JSON over here on the left hand side. Yes. Okay. Go back. Like outside. Like just yeah. Click outside. Yeah. Back to canvas and disable the active button first of all.
Where, sir? Here.
The active button. Yeah. Disable it. Yeah. Now click execute workflow. Down. Execute workflow button down. Yeah. Click that. Send yourself a message on Telegram. Anything.
I have to type hi in Telegram.
Yes. Open Telegram. Go back to your Telegram. Okay. So now open the AI agent. And yeah, so now you have the now in JSON it's displaying, right? Copy that whole thing. On the right hand side, there's the copy button. Just click that. Right hand side that, yeah. Click that. Okay, actually, no, don't do copy selection. Just copy it from the very first square bracket all the way down from above that. Yeah, copy that. Yeah, that's right. Select it all the way down. Or actually, yeah, just click that copy button on the right hand side. No. Mm. Yeah, do one thing. Copy from under from the bottom. Shift enter. You don't have to press so many times space. Just press shift enter. But wait, you didn't copy the full thing, right? You missed a little bit.
Private.
No, that last. If you go back, go all the way down. No. Just no, not there, not there. It's still no. Yeah, keep going all the way down. That do you see that little scroller on the right, on your Chat GPT window?
Yes.
Yeah, on the right hand side there is that scroller. Just click on that and go full down.
The private.
Yeah, shift enter, paste, control V. That's it. Hit send. Yeah, just hit send. Just hit send. The apply. Yeah. Now, so this is now. Did you understand what we just did? We took the AI agent's prompt, we put it into ChatGPT. We took the input to our AI agent, we put that into ChatGPT, and we told ChatGPT that no matter what my question is, this is the response that I'm getting. So help me fix it. So now, so that's what I said, right? It's something to do with the prompt itself. So now go all the way down. Okay, so now it's given you a fixed master prompt. So copy this, go up, go up. Yeah, up. And copy code. Copy code it says on the right hand side. Yeah, copy that. Paste it into your AI agent on anytime. Control A, delete, backspace, paste. Okay, now go back to canvas. Save, hit save. Now click execute workflow. Go to your Telegram. Okay, now ask it some question. Give me your daily fitness routine. But yeah, before sending this, you have to click execute workflow one more time because we are still in the. You have to click execute workflow before you
Button.
click execute workflow. And yeah, okay, now it's taken that. Now go back to your Telegram. See what reply came. Yeah, now you're getting responses.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yep.
Can I
Let's ask it one more question. So something like tell me more about this progression tips. Is that right? So tell me more about this progression tips, for example. Progression tips. TIPS. Oh no, but you have to click execute workflow because we are still testing. You'll have to send that message again. Just copy paste your last message, send it again. Or you didn't send it. Oh, you just yeah. So tell me more about progression tips. Send. Stay here only. Stay here. See what response you get. Yeah. So now it's proper. Yeah. So did you get an idea of how to debug your issues hands on by using ChatGPT? It's as simple as that. Wherever you are stuck, whichever node you are stuck at, copy its input because there's something that's quite not right in the input that node is getting, because of which the output you're getting is of substandard quality or no output at all, or the node is not executing. So the input is what you have to copy, put that into ChatGPT. Put into ChatGPT what you are currently getting. Currently, this is how my AI automation is behaving. This particular node is giving me this response. This is the input to its node. Tell me how to fix it. And this will, I'm telling you, this basic, straightforward methodology and approach of debugging will get you through 99% of your issues and problems with your AI automations. So yeah, this was just I wanted to walk you through the approach mainly of how to think of debugging as a task, because you will have to do this over and over again to get really good and proficient with AI automations and anything. And yeah, this is according to me like the best way. Any more questions?
I have a question. Then I have a question.
Yes.
So actually, she typed the message in Telegram, and then she executed. You asked her to execute. Is it not that the workflow should be always executing?
Yes. So you saw, right? I disabled the active button. The active button of her was disabled. So if she turns the active button on, then she doesn't have to press execute workflow over and over again. But right now, because we were trying to debug and test and do all that, we had turned it off. So that's why we were pressing execute workflow every single time.
Okay, to get the input data, first she has to enter and then execute. So that time for the AI agent, whatever the input from Telegram, that will be available.
Mm.
Oh.
That's right. That's right. Because execute workflow means the workflow is running, and when you send a message, that's when it will process it. If the active button is not turned on, if the active button is turned on, then you don't need to do execute workflow at all.
Okay.
Great. Is everyone clear about the next week's assignment? I've shared a JSON file, so I'm just gonna put the instructions as well in the chat. Make sure you save them Has everyone saved the JSON file that I shared? Has everyone downloaded it? Or that's the file for today's automation. Put a yes into the chat if you've downloaded the JSON file that I shared on the chat.
Where have you this one shared actually?
On the Zoom chat? Oh, it's
Not
not
the
there?
PDF.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah,
Not-
I
not-
sent it to Aman. I sent it to Aman's 1 second. Yeah.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the file to my
Sure.
computer. Sorry about that. And I'm going to put the instructions as well over here that what needs to be done. So attach, download this file, attach it in chat GPT and ask it, where can I integrate Google Sheets in this workflow? Pick one area and implement it on n8n. Yeah. So I just sent it. You'll be able to download today's JSON file. And like Aman said, right? Like, and Aman's question was basically, how can we integrate a Google Sheets node or a database or anything like that so that our leads can be fetched from a Google Sheet, or if once we've categorized our hot leads, then we can store the hot leads into a Google Sheet. So that is what I want you all to do. I want you all to download this file, attach it in Chat GPT, ask Chat GPT, okay, look, where can I introduce Google Sheets in this workflow? And it'll give you 6-7 different ways you can do that. Pick one way, pick any one way. Tell ChatGPT, okay, I want to go ahead with one of these ways. Tell me how to do that, and then ChatGPT will give you the steps. Execute those steps in your N8 canvas. Run your workflow. Make sure you are able to get the output with the Google Sheets node. And I will want to see that how from everyone next time. Was everyone able to use ChatGPT, integrate a Google Sheet node into an existing JSON file on n8n, and that way we'll have a more hands-on, and you have something to work towards for the next week. So the first, like I said, the first two classes that I did were very super simple stuff. So I didn't have much homework to give you, but from today onwards, at the end of every session, I'll be sharing a little bit of an assignment so that you can actually hands-on practice it. And you already have an existing JSON. You only have to add a few nodes into it to add to the complexity of the workflow. That way, things will remain interactive and everyone will have something to look forward to. Amazing. Any questions about the assignment?
Yes, sir, Rushabh. Rushabh, one query. I downloaded the JSON file, but I'm not able to open it. Is it possible you can send by email?
No. So you don't have to open it. What you have to do is, wait, let me share my screen. So you have to, yeah. Basically, once you download it, right, what you have to do is you need to go into your N8n, click on create workflow, and on the right hand side over, you'll see these 3 dots. So click on that. It says import from file, and then select that particular JSON and click open. That way, the full AI automation will get opened over here. And then based on ChatGPT's instructions, you'll be able to add the Google Sheets node in this AI automation. And that's if you've attached in ChatGPT. So click on new chat and add a file. Click that, click open. So you'll attach it and then copy and paste the instructions that I gave. Not copy and paste, but basically just ask ChatGPT, where can I integrate Google Sheets in this? It'll give you a few different areas. Pick one area. Ask ChatGPT, okay, I want to do this. Give me the steps. It'll give you the steps. You execute them, see how far you get with it. And next class, we'll see if anyone's able to demo something that they've worked towards or not. Does that make it clear?
Yeah.
All
Thank you.
right. Of course.